Hey, everybody, I have a devotional thought for you I want to share with you today. And I want to turn to, I know I say this a lot of times, but I want to turn to one of the most popular verses that gets quoted out in the world, whether you know Christ or you go to church or you know what's going on, whether you know that or not, this is one of those verses that shows up, and it's Proverbs 3, and we are going to do 4, 5, and 6. Um, so, yeah, we'll dive into this here real quick. So you will find favor and good success in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Um, this is one of those verses that I come to a lot of times when I don't know what I need to do next. You know, it's when things start to get tough, when things start to get hard. This is one of those verses that reminds me, even though it's almost overused sometimes and used in all the wrong places and all the wrong times by people who don't know any better, it's still one that brings a lot of comfort. There's a reason that it's one of the most quoted and popular verses out there. You know, I've had a tough couple weeks. I've had a lot of things in my life that um, I'd built up and I'd worked on and I'd put together. You know, things started to start to fall apart around me on some of these things and some of these projects, and that's discouraging. That's hard. That's something that you don't necessarily want to have happen, obviously. And it's not until I'm able to step back at this point and say, you know what? No matter what fell apart, no matter what happened, it's not my undoing. And if it fell apart, it may be because I was leaning on my own strength. I was focusing too much on myself. And I forgot the point of all of this is ultimately God's pleasure and God's glory in this world. And so sometimes, you know, things have to fall apart for you to understand that things need to get better. And the reason that this verse in particular really speaks to me on this, besides just, you know, trust in the Lord and lean not on your own understanding, it's verse 6. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Okay? If things are hard and you believe that there's an easier way, a lot of times that's because you're not letting God guide your path. You're not allowing God to work in front of you and make that path straight. You're trying to bring God along on your plan. And you're saying, come on, let's go. We'll walk down this together. And God's like, no, it's over here. It's over here. This is the straight path. This is the way that you need to go. Don't lean on your own understandings. Don't lean on your own expertise. Don't lean on your own worldly constructs that you build up. That kind of stuff falls away. That kind of stuff doesn't matter in the end. What matters in the end is God, God's plan, and our salvation in Christ. So that then we can meet God at the end of that path, that straight path that he wants for us to walk down. That's the path that I want to go down. When things get tough, when things get difficult for me, it usually tells me that I might be leaning on my own strength, my own understanding a little bit too much, not leaning on God. So I want to encourage you as you watch this, if there's something in your life that you think maybe you might be building up a little bit too much in your own head, you might be working a little bit too hard on, it's time to remember that no matter what happens, God needs to be the one in control. And when things get tough, when things get hard, when things don't go the way that you want them to, the only answer is to turn to God and lean on him. Hey, thank you all for watching and continuing to share the videos. There is, we are definitely going to be getting back together. If you missed the announcement, I had said on Sunday that we were going to meet on Easter for our first Sunday back, partially because I was actually going to be out of town before that. And we had some people at the church step up and say, we don't want to wait that long. So Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday is the day. We will be open. That is the last weekend, the 28th of March. Last weekend in March, last Sunday in March. Bethel Church will be open for anyone to come and see, come and visit, come and worship on that Palm Sunday. I'll be back on Easter, and we're going to have a great Easter service, really bringing everybody back together and kind of wrapping our arms around each other, socially distant, wrapping our arms around each other in the safest way we can, but just being in each other's presence and being back together again. And so, as I said before, if you are if you're local and you would like to come by and see us Palm Sunday, first Sunday we're back, or any Sunday after that, service starts at 10 o'clock here on Riverside. And if you're one of the people that watches us just online, we're going to continue to have videos and continue to share our services with you. And we appreciate you coming alongside of us and joining us in our mission to grow closer to God and to spread God throughout our community. Hey, thank you all for watching. Share and like the videos, and we will see you all very soon. God bless.